Hello boys, today we're doing some more Red Eye Theater. Got Dragon Ball GT The Baby Saga Part 1 on VHS. This one actually is hot ramen, so ideally there will be some funny fucking fan subs on this. So this is episode 17 through 19 of GT. Right now it's on the intro. This is much lower quality, by the way, than the other ones. This is what I expected when I bought these. Is shit quality. The audio is much quieter this time, so maybe we'll be able to get this on YouTube rather than having to have it be a Rumble exclusive like the Fusion Reborn one currently is. Unfortunately, back on my old phone, I can't switch the camera like I could with the other one to show you how it looks. I can kind of turn it around because I can't switch while recording, and I don't really want to end the recording and start a new one. But there you go. It's really low quality. It might be hard to tell the difference even of the last one. But let's just see what the funny subtitles are, if any. Yeah, the audio is much quieter, so ideally this should be fine. But we'll see. The other one is currently, Rumble exclusive, and Facebook, but... Kellogg's. They're sponsored by Kellogg's. What the fuck? Oh, there was a fucking commercial for Frosted Flakes, but they edited it out, but they left in the, little split second of it. Dragon Ball Z? Oh, hey, it's a PS2 game. Which game is this? Which game is this? Or is this PS1? Hold on. Alright, sorry. Oh, I was gonna change the... Goku is heading to the planet Waku M2 as a favor to Giru, but... Big long pause after that butt. There's General Rildo. But yeah, these old Anime Labs VHS, Hot Ramen, whatever you want to call them, these are vintage as fuck. You did a good job. Kiryudo General Rildo. That was the headquarters of General Rildo, who was the subordinate of Dr. Mu. So yeah, this is all just the recap of the fight with General Rildo. Let's get the Dragon Balls, hurry! What? Giru? Were you one of them? Actually, Giru was a man under General Rildo's command. And Goku and Trunks, who was careless, is chased by Mega Cannon Sigma. Dude, Sigma. Well, what are you gonna do, Pan? Yeah, this quality is absolute ass. This is more what I was expecting. Because the video quality on Fusion Reborn was surprisingly good. This tape has definitely seen some wear. It's up to Pan. Let's rescue Goku. Yeah, these old VHS tapes were the way that they used to watch this as it was coming out in Japan, but not the US. And then they just tape some random episodes on these tapes. They'd get what they could, and then they'd fan subtitle them, and the subtitles would often have a bunch of unnecessary swearing and bullshit in them. So I'm really looking forward to how this turns out. But we'll see. What heavy sleepers? Do they really have the power that Dr. Mu needs? Again, it's Dr. Mew, so Dr. Mu, unless it is just Mu in Japanese, I don't know. Okay, start researching them right away. Okay, so they're still captured by General Rildo. So when they say the beginning of the Baby Saga, they're really going back. I guess this is kind of where the U.S. release of GT started, right? Because they turn the first, 16 episodes into a grand problem. So I guess this actually would have been the first episode of the Baby Saga, because the Baby Saga is where they started actually just doing it, because they just did a long recap for the Black Star Saga, which is fucking gay, because the Black Star Saga is great. So far, nothing too crazy, though. There's those big Giru-type robots. Now, I've mentioned before, I love Dragon Ball GT. It's great. Those things look kind of like xenomorphs. Yeah, so far, nothing too crazy with the subtitles. It's all been fairly accurate. That's enough! It's my turn now. Now it is my turn, yeah. Sounds like a fucking Fist of the North Star noise that they make when they fucking hit a pressure point. What am I supposed to do? Those robots are everywhere. They don't really do capitalization the best. I isn't capitalized there, but honestly, so far, nothing too crazy. Like I said, I'm hoping we get some of the shit like, like when Vegeta says, "Come out, you candy-ass faggot." I hope we get something on that level. Like, that's in, I think the Frieza Saga? It might have been, actually, no, it was the Cell Saga. Or the Androids arc at the least. I just remember these, especially Hot Ramen. This is Hot Ramen. This is actually Hot Ramen. Hot Ramen is notorious for their ridiculous subtitles, so... Ouch, my head hurts. I want to go home. I think this is just much quieter, too, because of the lower quality, because this is Hot Ramen, so the Fusion Reborn one wasn't Hot Ramen, it was some other bootlegging company that did fan subs, and they were just pretty normal subtitles. But again, Hot Ramen is the ones I wanted, so that's why I had to have these tapes, because I have another tape like this, which we'll do for another episode of Red Eye Theater later. There's Pan disguised as a robot. I remember this. Wow, perfect. Nobody knows. Great, I can go everywhere like this. Yeah, nothing too crazy yet. So I guess we're going to get the General Rildo fight. On this tape, perhaps even. What are they doing? There's Giru. That's a lot of numbers. Did a good job. He's got 3 Dragon Balls and excellent data. Therefore, I give a medal to. And again, I'm not reading those numbers. Giru's number name is ridiculous. Fuck that. They misspelled therefore, but otherwise these subtitles are on point. Well, I mean, I assume. I don't speak Japanese, but there's nothing crazy about them. Giru, you bastard, we trusted you. You used us to bring you here. Again, bastard is well within the normal dialogue for Dragon Ball, I think. Like, bastard was in the other VHS tape that I had, so I mean, it's... If that's different, then there you go, but I think that's pretty fitting. Is this the planet of Dr. Mew? He's not Dr. Mew, he must be General Rildo. Yeah, see, she says Mew, so I guess it's just a weird translation thing. Hey, what are you doing? It's time to change, move it. I don't know why people have a problem with Trunks' outfit in GT. I've never understood that criticism. Because he literally has the same outfit, but with different colors in Dragon Ball Super. Like, Future Trunks' outfit in Dragon Ball Super is literally just GT, but blue and red instead of black and orange. Actually, his scarf's blue in this. I think his scarf does become orange later on, though, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is always blue. But the point is, it's the same fucking outfit, but with a different color scheme in Super, and people are just fine with it there. But they're like, oh, this one looks gay. But people just want any excuse to shit on GT. Like I said, GT is great. GT is my second favorite Dragon Ball series, my first being original, and then third being Z. Which obviously I know is a hot take. This is... the way Giru eats. There's the Black Star Dragon Balls. Yo, Giru's ridiculously long number name. Tell me anything you want. No need to refuse. Take a look at this. Huh? What? Its power level's over 9,000. Their powers are high. No way. They must be doing something. There must be something wrong with the machine. That's it. No problem with the machine. I can't believe this. How does this kid have so much power? Come on, give me something funny. This kid must keep on going. If Mega Cannon had this power, should I tell Dr. Moo? No way. I can't. I can do this by myself. The kid must keep going if... oh, no, I read that. General Ryudo, I memorize all the data of Goku. We can research his data and get him. You son of a bitch, you've done well! There we go, there's some swearing, finally. Team 17, back with DBGT. Project X, fixing the DBGT needs. I wonder if there's going to be anything saying, like, fuck you, Hank, at the end of this, because that's, like, another thing that they did a lot, is there's this guy, Hank, that they had beef with, and nobody really knows who this Hank guy is. There's theories, but no one knows for sure. Complete the input of the fighting data on Son Goku. Very good. We can get him by inputting this data. Yeah, it's funny because I've been rewatching GT, but I started rewatching it in like 2020, or maybe even earlier. I don't know. I can't remember honestly when I started rewatching it. It might have been 2020 or 2021. It's been at least a year or two since I've watched any of it, though. I think it was 2020. What's wrong? Keep going. You don't know how I feel. What should I do? What are you doing? Come on, hurry. Move your ass. There we go. There's some more swearing. This can't be happening. You are inferior goods, inferior goods, inferior goods. Where am I going? I'm going to throw in the garbage chute. Again, I wish this phone could switch cameras like the other one could. Where am I? Where is this? Who am I? Where is this? Who am I? Where is this? Who am I? Where is this? Yep, the broken down robots. This is the recycle room for inferior goods. Dr. Moo made this by himself. This is Dr. Moo's dream. Dr. Mew's dream? There is no people on this planet. He changed everything into machines. People on this planet, people on this planet, people on this planet, people on this planet. He's malfunctioning. Smack him. Hey, thanks for telling me about this planet, but how come you repeat yourself all the time? Repeat. They misspelled repeat. Because I'm inferior goods, inferior goods. Do you know my grandpa? No? Son Goku? Yes, I do. He has the Dragon Balls and is with, again, Giru's number, DB464912006RS. Research room, top of the building. But why are you asking? I'm gonna help him. However, you can't help him. Oh, they're gonna get crushed. Time to go all Star Wars on this, right? Inferior goods will be pressed in here. Why didn't you tell me? Never asked, am I right? See, and people act like Pan is literally just a damsel in distress, but like these episodes, she's actually fairly capable. Escape, inferior goods, escape. Hurry and get them. This is Pan. Complete the input of the fighting data. Pan is coming. Prepare to fight. Yes, sir. Nezzy, let me fight. I failed with Mega Cannon Sigma. I'm not gonna disappoint this time. Good. Go, NATO. There it is. There it is! You can't get me. You better give it up right now. No. Over here. Hey, what's wrong? You can't get me wherever you try. Yeah, like this is one of the episodes where Pan actually fights. Like, there's a few of them actually. Like, I've never understood the hate for Pan in GT. Never understood it. I don't understand Chisu's fucking obsession either, but I don't understand the hate. Yeah, you got her fighting data from Giru. Means Giru told me everything about your fighting skills. Fucking kick. That fucking laugh. You bastard! Maybe bastard isn't. I feel like they've said bastard in Dragon Ball before. I don't know. Like I said, both these bootleg tapes I've seen have used the word bastard, so there you go. Come on, I want the juicy stuff. You know, I want him to start saying motherfucker and candy ass faggot. I get stronger after crying. What an idiot. They think Giru is their friend. I'm just gonna say Giru instead of saying the fucking serial number because it's ridiculous. Giru, how'd you find this? You're great. Because he's got the dragon radar in him. Why would you ask that, Trunks? Of course he could. Dr. Moo made him as a radar to find the dragon. That's just objectively not true, you liar. He ate the dragon radar. Like, he literally ate it. That's how he got it. Now you wake up, shock him. Shut up and get some sleep. Trunks really took care of you as a friend, Giru. Pan liked Giru too. Bullshit! Giru is a robot who can't move without recharging. At least we got a bullshit in there. Yeah, she got smacked there. Pan. Shit! I got a shit. You really piss me off. I'll never forgive you. Everyone liked Giru, so their hearts hurt. Now Goku's anger has exploded. There's some weird ads with Dragon Ball characters. Fucking kids with, like, eye drops. Some sort of eye drops for swimming, I guess? Sailor Moon. Here, I'll try to show the fucking... my ear. Like, what the hell? Alright. Hopefully this doesn't look too shit. Like I said, I can't just willingly just switch fucking cameras like I could with the other one. That power was not in the data. Goku's not upset. A Project X production. Translated by Bobo-san. Produced by Team 17. Come on, we're gonna get some fuck you, Hank. We're gonna get that. Timed by Mr. Sandman. Assisted by Lucky and Dr. Ross. I always think it's interesting that these bootleggers, you know, they have these credits with their stuff, because, like, nobody knows who these guys are anymore, right? Like, that's the beauty of these old-school bootleg VHSs, right? It's vintage, and you don't know who's behind them. But it sounds like an interesting time to grow up watching anime. To hook up the VCR, I had to fucking bend the AV cords because somehow they got crushed in, so they wouldn't go on properly, but they're good now. Screen's shaking a bit. We don't got any fuck you, Hank. Kellogg's. Again, this is sponsored by Dragon Ball GT was sponsored by Kellogg's. And they always had their sponsor at the beginning. I think that's really interesting. Oh, hold on. Was that a Magicom? Was that a fucking ad? No, that had to be a Super Game Boy, right? There's no way that was a Magicom. Yeah, no, I think it was a Super Game Boy. I'm stupid. Magicom would be like this. So, no, it was a Super Game Boy. It would be funny, though, if they had an ad for a Magicom on a bootleg tape. But obviously Magicoms were only really advertised in magazines, and then they got cease and desist from Nintendo. If you don't know what a Magicom is, it was a way to bootleg SNES games on floppy disks. It'd be funny if, like, the subtitles were completely different in the recap. There's just a certain nostalgia about watching old VHS tapes, though. That means Giru told me everything about your fighting skills. It only played the intro once on this tape, didn't it? You bastard! You sick bastard! I work with Zado, you sick bastard. Ganpa. I forgot the R. Goku chimped out, going totally nuts. Episode 2, the power that was not in the data. Goku's got very upset. It's not that he's not very upset, he's got very upset. Okay, that makes way more sense. Wait, so there's 3 episodes on this tape, because it's 17, 18, and 19. I just realized. So this tape would be longer than Fusion Reborn, wouldn't it? Because Fusion Reborn upload was only like an hour. Like, it was like 52 minutes or some shit. On my Rumble. Which, granted, I am working on an edited version. It's just, it's gonna take some time. I don't believe that the kid destroyed NATO. Now I see why Dr. Moo really wanted your data. We are different from NATO, so don't treat us like him. Is that right? We're also stronger than you thought. I mean it. You guys are gonna see it. Trunks, I'll handle this. You take Pan back to the spaceship. Make sure they still have the Dragon Ball. That we still have the Dragon Balls. But Goku, hurry! I can finish this by myself. Yes. No. Stop. Your match is with me. You know something that I hate? There was this old YouTube channel called Mondo Cool. He's the whole reason I found out about these tapes, right? And he, like, scrubbed his channel of, like, all of the content that I liked. Like, he had a bunch of videos where he just talked about Dragon Ball bootlegs. And he just got rid of all that content. And he also talked about, like, fan manga, like the GT Chinese manga and the Dragon Ball AF manga and stuff like that, but he just scrubbed it all from the channel, and I'm like, dude, that's not so Mondo Cool, is it? Actually, he might have even deleted his channel now, because I don't remember if I found it last time I searched, but I know that the last time I viewed his channel, like, all of my favorite content was just gone. You should have let your friends stay with you. Either way, you can't beat us even if they were here. What's wrong with me? How come my attack didn't work on them? That's right. That's right. We will give you your fighting data. We got it from DB464 IT 2006 OS, who you call Giru. From Giru, my data. Son Goku, his attack didn't even graze him.
By the way, how did you get this data? You did a really great job.
Kirudu. You don't understand. You can never beat us. Never. Well, nobody knows unless we keep on fighting. What a stubborn person. Commander Nezzy, maybe we got some scratches, but let's show him what real power is. Ditto. But don't hurt him a lot. That kid is an important marionette and will be delivered to Dr. Mew. If there's something wrong with him, General Rildo will ask me to be held responsible or something. I don't know. Reprimanded. I don't know. It went by kind of fast because I was not reading as quickly as maybe I could have. Again, it's not like I'm reading all the subtitles. Dude, guns have literally no effect on Goku. We've known that since Dragon Ball. There he is. Over there. Big punch. Dude, I wish I had a tape with the fucking Para brothers on it. I mean, granted, I actually have, the DVD of the full series of GT, but you're such an idiot. Your fighting pattern won't work on us. My biscuits are burning! It just burned his ass, literally.